Hello. So we're playing this match a little late, but this is the week 6 of uh, OFC Season 6, and we were up against Nith and the Melbourne Sparklers. Nith's actually one of the mods in OFC that I didn't realise until we had to rearrange scheduling like 3 times because, yeah, we're both we're both great at this apparently. Like they had to they had some stuff going on, and then I had some stuff going on, and we all mixed up time stuff. And anyway, but you can see this team on screen. They have Garchomp, Mega Aerodactyl, Cinderace, Gengar, Chansey, Blastoise, Rotom-Mow, Metagross, Sylveon, and Spiritomb. Now, they apparently said that they think they've got a really bad matchup, and I completely disagree. I think I've got a really bad matchup. Mega Aero is actually one of the scariest Pokemon for my team to go against because the coverage of Flying, Rock, and Ground is really scary on 1-1. So, like, yeah, that's kind of a problem. Garchomp is super versatile and also has that ground thing. Chansey completely stops Spectria, those are the 3 mons I'm expecting for sure. On top of that, I'm expecting Gengar. I think Gengar's a great cleaner against my team, so I am, like, scared of Gengar. So, I'm expecting that. I'm expecting Rotom-Mow, because I have a Rotom Wash, so they can just naturally bring Rotom-Mow. I think, that works well here. Cinderace, I don't expect, surprisingly. I think it could be a 6th mon. I'm not expecting it too much, though. I'm more expecting Sylveon to try and break, to go through sub Buzzwole, which I've been running quite a bit, just because of Hyper Voice. But Cinderace could very well come as a pivot, and does pretty good damage into some of my Pokemon. Blastoise I'm not expecting, just because, like, I don't know. Like, I'm not expecting Blastoise. It could do well here, but I think some of them other Pokemon are more expected, I guess. Metagross, again, it's still a really good Pokemon, but I just don't think it does as well as some of the other Pokemon here. And the Spiritomb, I don't think is going to come because I just don't see what it would do better than Gengar or Chansey in terms of being defensive or offensive. I think both of those cover what Spiritomb wants to do in this matchup really well. So I literally, to this day, still kept deciding on what to bring. And this is the team I'm going with. So we're starting off with Sub Buzzwole, because of course I am. But we're running enough speed to outspeed Sylveon. With Substitute, Drain Punch, Stone Edge, and Iron Head with the Expert Belt. I believe with the Stone Edge and the attack investment that we have, Stone Edge is like almost a guaranteed KO on arrows with enough with the HP investment that I'm roughly expecting due to, my team not being as fast as Mega Aero. We have enough HP as well, so we can take a Seismic Toss, and have a sub still be up, which I think is pretty important because, like, I'm trying to get this in on Chansey, obviously. If I get this in on Chansey, then obviously it's great. So, Iron Head obviously for the Chansey. If not for the Chansey, for the Sylveon. I keep going back and forth. I think I'm going to stick with Iron Head. It gives me more reliable hitting against Aero. It means I actually, at least touch Metagross, but it just means I'm less effective against Rotom-Mow and Blastoise, but I think that's fine. Next up, Rotom Wash. We're bulky with good amount of offense. We've got enough special attacks so Hydro kills the expected HP. I think it's around 60 HP or so, because they can go Adamant, so Adamant 60 HP, something like that is what I'm expecting. 224 HP. Oh, sorry, max HP, 224 special attack for the Hydro Pump kill on that. A little bit of speed and the rest in defense with Bold, because get that little, like, I think I literally get like 1 extra point by going Bold instead of Modest. But yeah, Volt Switch, Hydro Pump, Defog, and Will-O-Wisp. It's my Defogger of the week, which is weird because I'm bringing 3 Defoggers on Rotom as my Defogger, which is, I think no, it's not the first time I brought Defog on Rotom. bought it last week, I think, actually, as well. And I misclicked. Fun times. Next up, Landorus. Landorus has a Stealth Rocker, which I think is actually the first time I brought Landorus with Stealth Rock. EQ Stone Edge U-Turn, Stealth Rock with a Rocky Helmet, and max HP, max defense with 18 speed. This is going to have to be my aero switching. It's the only thing that can come in on it realistically. Brotum can to an extent as well, if it comes in on the flying kit. But consistently, Landorus is going to have to do it. Like, it depends what move the aero uses, and I think that is a big deal. I am also, as you can see, only bringing 1 ground week. But I think my team only actually has 2? No, 3. It has 3 ground weeks. So, the fact that I'm only bringing 1 into a team where I'm expecting to have, like, their 2 best mons to be carrying Earthquake, I think is going to be pretty important. So yeah, we've got, this is the mainly to switch into aero, do really good damage with Stone Edge, U-turn out, set up Stealth Rocks, because setting up Stealth Rocks will make it, killing aero, like, almost guaranteed with so many of my Pokemon. Speaking of killing aero, we're actually bringing back Scarf Jirachi, or Adamant Scarf, because it will outspeed any non-Scarf that they have. It even outspeed, with Adamant max speed, it outspeeds Scarf Rotom, which is really important. So that's why I was fine with going Adamant. And you'll notice we actually have Iron Head and Meteor Mash. Meteor Mash is just there for Aerodactyl because it improves my odds of actually getting a kill on the 60 HP investment that I talked about by about 8%. And there was no other move I wanted other than maybe Zen Headbutt. Oh, I keep going back and forth. I'm going to go Zen Headbutt. It's useful for Gengar and it's useful for Cinderace. And I'm half expecting Cinderace and I'm fully expecting Gengar, so. Just because of that. And I don't know if they're going to go Scarf Gengar. They may because of Spectra. I can fully see that. But yeah. So, Iron Head, U-turn, Ice Punch for the Garchomp. Iron Head's about 86-ish% minimum. So, yeah, we'll have to keep that in mind. We will need some chip on the Mon. Florges, which protect Moonblast Psychic. We're actually carrying Psychic so that Gengar can't really come in on us. We actually have a small amount of a special attack to improve our odds of getting a Moonblast into Psychic kill onto the Gengar. I don't know if they're going to expect Psychic from Florges because it's definitely not a commonly carried move, especially on a Cleric like this. So, this is also a pretty good switch into Garchomp. It's okay, I guess. It doesn't do too much here. But, like, just having Florges, like, switch, it's okay switching into Chansey, it's okay switching into Sylveon. Provided it's not set up Sylveon, but I don't know if it will be, because they're going to bring Chansey, and then I assume at least 1 defensive piece between Sylveon or Rotom. Kind of depends which one they want to go with. I would assume Rotom is the more defensive piece, so offensive Sylveon makes sense. Subcalm Mind could be an issue, but I do have Scarf Jirachi, so that's not the end of the world. And Buzzwol's faster, so. Last but not least, Spectra. Even though Chansey is there, I'm hoping to use that to kind of counteract them. With Sub-Disable Nasty Plot Shadow Ball, we have no way to actually hit the Chansey at all. So, the reason for Sub-Disable is, like, I'm hoping. So it's just like, there's nothing else that I really want. Because even, like, plus $1 million Pulse doesn't do it against Chansey. And I don't know. I just feel like disabling, like, certain things, like, if Chansey goes down and we have a sub and we can, like, disable something, we can kind of get going. I don't know. Like, originally it was because I wanted to try and stall out the Chansey, but I realized that wasn't going to work. So, disable might have to just go to Dark Pulse, honestly. I suppose in that vein, maybe. Maybe Taunt would be better. Actually, yeah, we're gonna go Taunt then, Sub-Taunt. Because instead of disable, we can taunt, and they'll only have one attacking move. And taunt is 16? 32. Yeah, that will actually beat Chansey. Because they will struggle. As long as I keep taunting them, they will always struggle. Because they'll have one attacking move. My guess is going to be Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt or something. It's Thunderbolt or some random move just to hit me a little bit. But if I can stall that out, then Spectre can actually beat it. We've got enough speed to outspeed Gengar, 80 HP just so we have 80 HP subs, and then arrested special attack with the spell tag. Taunt actually might be the play, but the real reason for Spectre is to force in Chansey, and then the idea is the first time Chansey, I'm going to bring in Spectre just free, like I know I can get a kill with it. That forces in Chansey, I sub. Just to kind of see what they want to do. Well, it is. Yeah, so I've Shadow Balled as Chansey comes in. Chansey takes nothing. I sub, see what they want to do. If they want to teleport out, they teleport out. Then they've got to bring back the Chansey. And then I can taunt it now, for example. Keep it in there. As they've got to go for an attack. I can scout the attack for sure. Just stay in for a turn. Maybe just Shadow Ball just to see what they want to do. See if they want to kind of pivot out and try and read me switching. But as soon as I know it's safe, I can just go to Buzzwole. Get into Buzzwole, set up a sub. And yeah, I actually need to have 405 HP. So I can go down to 1 for the subs, just in case I actually get in there easily. Don't know if it's going to happen, but we'll have to see. It's gonna, like I say, I'm not confident in this matchup. So yeah, I'll do it. I'll see you guys for the actual match. Playing in a couple hours time, so yeah, see you guys then. Peace. And we are back. I am extremely tired. I don't know why. It's only midday for me. But I did have to get up pretty early today, so. But yeah, hopefully we should be battling Nith? Yeah. Did I get... No? Okay. Oh yeah, I guess I can show you kill leaders. Because we're still at the top. We've got Buzzwole at the top, which is kind of cool. Even though we haven't played our 6th game yet. And then Insyn's down here at 17th with 5 and 2. So yeah. That's pretty cool. Normally just like getting the team up so I can visually see what I'm not facing. So oh dear. I'm so tired. Yeah. There's an Instant spread on here. That was because originally when we were going to this match, I was going to play with Instant. And maybe Instant is better. But Instant doesn't even do that well into Gengar, so... Even the instant spread I was bringing, like, died to Specs Focus Blast after rocks. I think even Lightball Focus Blast after rocks. Now it's AV Incineroar. So. Dear, excuse me. Again. Totally out of it. But it's gonna be over soon. And then maybe after this I'll go get some more sleep and maybe sort out some of the rest of the matches. Because I haven't actually uploaded. To be fair, I've only got one other match to upload in this. Because there's no other matches to upload at the minute. This is actually at this current point the only league I'm in. Because UBL ended. And that was the only other thing I was in. So. It's only one match a week at the minute. But yeah, who am I going to lead with? Kind of depends on who they have. Probably Landorus. Landorus, to most things I think they can bring, it's going to be good into what they bring. Good into Garchomp, good into Aero, good into Cinderace, fine into Rotom. I'll take a chunk though. Not sure if I want to take that chunk. Not sure if I want my Landorus to eat a burn either. We'll have to see. Going to Metaverse if they bring it. Alright, here we go. Let's go, Nith. No Garchomp, no Aero. This became a lot different. I think that's Shell Smash Blastoise. Looking at this team, that just looks like Shell Smash Blastoise. If Chansey goes down, Spectre does really well here. Landorus still looks like a really good lead, but so does Rotom now. But I don't want them to lead their own Rotom. Jirachi's actually a good lead, I didn't think about that. I'm also really glad I have Zen Headbutts, because I can actually hit the Blastoise. Think I'm just gonna lead... I'm just gonna lead Landorus. I assume that's due to internet issues and probably Australian internet. Not sure how good it is. Because I believe Nith is actually the first Australian opponent I've ever played, which is awesome. I'd love to go to Australia, but I hate spiders, so... and I hate the heat, so maybe I wouldn't like to go to Australia. I don't like the heat and I don't like spiders, so I'm pretty screwed if I go there. And they lead the Rotom, which is probably the worst lead for me. And Nith's gone again. Porygon's... Wait, don't tell me that made Porygon take over. Oh no, there's no way. No, no way. No way. This might be the... That might be the worst timing, right? There's no way. Do I just want to get up rocks here? Rocks aren't that good here, they're fine. That's unfortunate. They actually go for the Will-O-Wisp. I will U-turn. I'm gonna play it safe. I'm actually gonna go to Florges. I'm not gonna mess around with Will-O-Wisp predictions or anything like that. Will-O-Wisp versus Leaf Storm, stuff like that. I'm just going to go to Florges. Florges can take pretty much whatever this wants to do. It's going for a defog. Okay, so this is their defogger. That definitely makes me think it's Shell Smash Blastoise. So I've got to be really careful. Rotom's going to be pretty key. Metagross is not something I really considered. I'm going to go back to Landorus here. I don't want them Volt switching into Thingy. Yeah. So I'll know that moveset. We can also probably figure out what kind of Rotom this is. Well, we know it's not we know it's bulky. Looks to be more physically defensive. Okay. That looks bold max, actually. Which is kind of good to know. I'm going to U-turn again. I mean, that picture just changed, but again, I assume that's literally just because internet. So they are physically offensive. They probably realise I'm not very offensive. If they've got calcs in. They go to Blastoise, a U-turn on out. That does let me go to Rotom free, and this is a very free Volt Switch. Or, how much would my Rotom do to an offensive Blastoise? Because that's a 224 bold versus Blastoise. 62%. Okay, it's leftovers. Okay, that's really nice to see, because that means it's not set up. Okay. Well, if he's bulkier, you just look at max HP. Max HP is 51 to 61. That's definitely more likely physically defensive than specially defensive. There's no way he's left over Shell Smash, right? How much would my Florges do? That's really rough. I'm just gonna go Spectria. That was unexpected. I mean, nothing was going to take that. Nothing was going to take that, but thankfully, they can't do that again. Something's got to take a Volt Switch here. I think the only other thing I would have preferred that on was Rachi. This means Landorus has become a lot more prevalent now because I need it to beat Metagross. Landorus is actually very important in this game. So I get to Volt Switch on out. Go to Buzzwole. Very easy Buzzwole switch. Sub on up. Go for a Drain Punch. That was another DC. I just saw the icon change. Versus Chansey. I'm looking to do 58 to 60, to 69 here. I want to see versus Sylveon. Bizdef Sylveon. Can I do... No, I've got to do double Iron Head. I'm going to Iron Head then. Just in case of a hard switch. We're switching to Gengar. Nice, we actually call it. And we get the kill. And now I'm going to sub up with a Buzzwole. Faster than their Rotom because my Landorus was faster. Faster than their Blastoise. Unless their max speed Metagross faster than Metagross, the only thing that should be faster is Gengar. And they were offensive. That was a roll. Yeah, so Gengar's got to come in. And the unfortunate thing is I have to either +1? +1 Stonish with my only play, which sucks. They have to Shadow Ball. Don't miss. That's definitely got a little bit of bulk to it. That's quite bulky, actually. That's max HP. I think. Very likely max HP Gengar. Very likely max HP Gengar. Looking at the rest of their team, Buzzwole does really clean up. Is it Scarfed, maybe? Because why else would you run that much HP on a Gengar with no item? If Floor just takes a Sludge Bomb here, Floor just takes a Sludge Bomb. Okay. We can also calculate that damage a little bit easier now. Because it's not into a sub. Alright, Florges. Into Gengar. Timid max special attack does 30%. What about Modest? Can you get that with Modest? Obviously, it's not Specs or Life Orb or anything. It can. So it could be Modest. Could be timid. But I think it's choiced, and even if it's not, Sludge Wave. Sludge Wave max roll modest would get the kill. Yeah, but I didn't think so. I don't want anything really getting T-Waved, especially Buzzwole. I'm gonna go to Landorus here. It seems weird, but I really don't want anything getting statused. And Landorus puts me on the least back foot, if they teleport out. So I don't want them T-Waving or Toxicking. Toxicking on Landorus isn't too bad. It's not ideal. So I'm guessing that they're Scarfed Gengar. If they are max HP Gengar, that would actually mean my Jirachi outspeeds, which is really good. They go for a Toxic. Again, it just means I'm less on the back foot. I could get up Rocks here, which is pretty big, or I could U-turn. I've seen that they have Protect, so I'm gonna Stealth Rock. Okay, they Wish. Toxic Wish Protect. I think they are going to Protect here. That or pass a Wish. Do they Protect or do they pass the Wish? No, because they can't pass the Wish to Gengar right now. They can't pass the Wish to Gengar. Because of the Rocks. Rocks will kill it on entry. So they can't pass Wish to Gengar. I'm gonna go to Buzzwole. I don't... They could Toxic, but I don't think they go for that. They go for an S-Toss. And stay in for a turn. Just try and build up damage. I'm gonna sub. Because now I realize, now I know that this Chansey can't beat me. I know it's full moveset. Gengar can't come in. Rotom will be at 52. And can't take 2 Drain Punches. We'll learn if this Metagross is faster than me. Obviously, I don't want to eat a Toxic. And DCing stuff again, yeah. If Metagross goes down, I think Scarf Jirachi can clean. But I can't touch Metagross. So that's why I need Landorus, because I can't really touch Metagross. I wonder... I think they're trying to think about the best way to actually deal with this Buzzwole. They stay in an S-Toss, but I am 101 HP subs for this Chansey. Nothing wants to take a Drain Punch at this point. I'm fully safe to Drain Punch. That's my Gen 4 knowledge, that one. I didn't play Gen 4, but I watched a ton of Gen 4 battles, and 101 HP subs was literally because of Chansey Blissey. So I think T-Tar did it. That was the main one I remember. Tyranitar did it. So it could sub Focus Punch on Blissies. I don't remember. I think other Pokemon did it as well. But I can't remember any off the top of my head. They go to Blastoise. It doesn't give me a lot of HP, but it gives me a little bit. Something's then got to come in on a +1 Buzzwole. It's going to be Rotom. Rotom's Boots. We're going to get a ton of HP off of this. And they've got to make the... in fact, I know I'm faster as well. So they Volt Switch out. This can't be into Gengar even. This can't even be into Gengar. It's got to be Metagross. It's not like they can go back into Chansey here. And then it's, do I want to risk it against +1 Metagross? Probably not. Yeah. Like, I will actually struggle to kill Chansey without my Buzzwole. I'm gonna go Rotom first. And they are Agility. I felt like there was going to be a Cell Sweeper. I am actually going to really play around Weakness Policy. I feel like Weakness Policy is going to be coming. Agility just immediately... Like, I know Agility Metagross exists. But Agility Weakness Policy is something I've got to play around. So... Like, they may want me to go to Landorus and Earthquake, but I'm not willing to do that until I know I can get the kill. And I'm also looking for a burn on this thing. Is my Rotom faster than my... No, okay. So I don't know who's faster. Two. Don't flinch. Ugh, that's a rough one. Probably means that I'm basically losing my Rotom for a burn here. Not 2, though. I can't take 2. If it's 2 flinches, this game's going to be incredibly difficult to win. This is Metagross. Zen Headbutt 41 to 48. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Please, please, please. Okay. Woo! We get the burn on the Metagross. It's really, really big. 41 to 48. It did 46, 43. So yeah, we're looking at Adamant Max Attack. That's another disconnect. How much do I need to do with my Landorus? Landorus? Also should look at how much Ice Punch is going to do from Adamant Max Attack. That's still going to do a lot. I mean burned. A Volt Switch will do it. A Volt Switch will put them in range. Yeah, and that burn missing earlier is what's going to really cost them. They get the crit there. And that crit's a little unfortunate. It's a little unfortunate. But Landorus should be able to do it here. I'm okay going for this, because the burn will kill afterwards, at least. Even if they've got Ice Punch. I actually can't see that. I go for the Ice Punch, but I'm physically offensive. We get the Earthquake KO. They get a Chansey. As long as I get a free switch to Buzzwole, I think I can win. I think I have a guaranteed win if I free switch to Buzzwole. But the awkward part is I don't want them to pass a wish to the Rotom. That's the only thing, because if they get a wish to the Rotom, then things become a bit harder. So I'm going to go to Jirachi. They S-Toss. How much do I do? With Buzzwole into Chansey. I think I don't even need to get in for free. Getting in for free just makes things easier. They've got no reason to do anything but S-Toss in my eyes. So I'm going to go to Buzzwole. They put a wish in the air. I'm going to Drain Punch. I don't want them going to Rotom. This likely kills. If not, they go into Rotom. We outspeed Rotom. Sorry, we kill the Rotom. And then Chansey's all that's left, and a Gengar that's dead to rocks. So that means, yeah, so Chansey dies most of the time here. And either way, I'm going to gain... I will go back to full. They can protect, but that doesn't really accomplish anything. If they protect, I will sub. So yeah, they go to Rotom. I go for the Drain Punch. We get back a little bit of health. I get a Beast Boost. And now Gengar cannot come in. All I have to do here is sub, because... and yeah, I'm not going to waste their time. GG's to Nith. If they brought Garchomp Aero, that was a lot different of a match, but maybe they just didn't think that those mons did enough here. The Miracle on Blastoise was sick. Once again, Spectrio does nothing. And Buzzwole... That's 1, 2, 3, 4 kills. 4 kills for Buzzwole. Just getting replay. Because we are late doing this match. Because me and Nith both just got confused on stuff, but yeah. So yeah, that's another 4 kills for Buzzwole. And a lot of my stuff that I brought just wasn't actually that effective. Obviously, Spectre just died. Rotom died to a crit, which is fair. Jirachi wasn't useful, really, because, like, the team that they brought, like, wasn't that good into it. Or at least they didn't find time. Like, Buzzwole's just so good. I don't want to rely on Buzzwole too much, though. But, like, yeah, like, that's now... Buzzwole is now 14 for 3, I think. Yeah, Buzzwole's kinda nice. So... GG to Nith, again, sorry about... It's all the disconnects, and honestly that Will-O-Wisp miss, like, really mattered in the end. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.